going on, folks, and welcome into the Monday Morning Wrap. I'm Connor Roundtree, and we didn't have an episode of Trees 3 last week. We apologize. Servers went down, and, well, it makes for a little quicker show today for the weekend wrap-up. One sport that we did cover last week was the PGA, the Wyndham Championship, and our guy Russell Henley did finish in the top 20. Well, we did take him to win at 20-1. He bogeyed the last 3 holes. Yeah, that was a tough one. Tough way to lose the tournament, knowing that we could have cashed out of that bet, but hey, we were on to something there. The top 20 ticket did cash, so we will be in action later this week. Talk Bird and me will be coming out Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how much research I have to put into these playoffs. I'm going to start that on Monday night. Justin Thomas did not make it in. He finished 71st, so huge upset there. And yeah, we have to tip our cap to Lucas Glover for getting the job done at the Wyndham Championship, although he stole it right underneath Russell Henley, or Russell Henley technically gave it away. Now that we got the weekend wrap-up all wrapped up, let's serve up our weekly menu of sporting events, and we have some great bets. We're actually going to break down 3 sporting events throughout this week and give you predictions for all 3 of them. We don't usually do that on the Monday Morning Wrap. We save our best bets for our plays of the day and whatnot, but we're coming to you live. We're going to change up the content a little bit and make sure that everything that you guys watch carries value. Up first, your appetizer of the week. It's the World Cup. It's the Women's World Cup, and Canada is out of it. I like England to get the job done. If we pull up the bracket here, and you can see the teams that have already punched their ticket towards the quarter final. The round of 16 is wrapping up tomorrow. That'll be Tuesday at 4 a.m. It's Colombia versus Jamaica. The Jamaican team had to start a GoFundMe to afford to get here. So it's a great story for Jamaica. It'd be nice to see if they could knock off Colombia, but hey, you never know. And then the powerhouse French take on Morocco. They're massive favorites in that one. The winner of the France and Morocco game, they'll get Australia on Saturday, and the winner of Colombia and Jamaica will get England. Spain and the Netherlands square off on Thursday in the first quarterfinal match. Then it's Japan and Sweden. I like England to win this. At plus 240, that's great value for an English team that just grinded out a gutsy win against Nigeria with a woman down. They took a red card. So I really like England. I like their path to victory. I don't think Colombia or Jamaica are on the same level. And then France is going to have to deal with Australia. That will be an emotional game. Australia is the host nation. So I like those 2 teams to wear each other down, and England to get to the final. They're also dash 120 to just make it to the final right now. So those are 2 tickets that I have punched in, and you can get all that information over on sportstree.ca. And then on the other side of the bracket, Spain and the Netherlands, and then Sweden and Japan. The winners will face off next Tuesday. So we'll be back next week on the Monday Morning Wrap to break those down, and we'll also touch on the games coming up this weekend on Trees 3. Stay tuned to Sports Tree, and our writer Aaron Canton, he'll have some excellent soccer coverage coming for you, or football action depending on where you watch this, although 80% of our users are in Ontario, and that's why we're going to the National Bank Open. The ATP Toronto, that is number 2 on our list. Our second biggest sporting event that you have to tune into this week, our entree, if you will, is the National Bank Open, and we're riding with Daniel Medvedev. He's ranked number 3 in the world right now and is the 2nd seed in this tournament, and this guy loves hard courts. He's actually dominating hard courts this year. He's a 2-time finalist in Canada as well, winning in 2019 and finishing runner-up in 2021. And he also won the U.S. Open in 2021, mind you, on a hard court. So overall hard court form, one of the best hard court players in the world. For my bottom dollar, I would put him as the best hardcourt player in the world. And then furthermore, he's coming off a runner-up at Wimbledon, so overall form in general, he's looking very good. And another reason why I like Medvedev is because both Yannick Skinner and Alcaraz are on the other side of the bracket, so they're going to have to square off against each other to make it to the final, where it's much smoother sailing for the Russian Daniel Medvedev, and that 4.5 to 1 to win it all. That is what I'm locking in for the National Bank Open here in Toronto. Our sporting dessert of the week is Monday Night Baseball. We're giving you your best bets for Monday Night Baseball. If you watched our play of the day, it is all about the Dodgers tonight at plus money, plus 120. They have Tony Gonsolin going to the mound. He hasn't been himself this season, but he still owns the Padres. 7 career starts against them, a perfect 5-0 record with a 1.25 ERA. Seth Lugo, he's looked great this year. However, he's susceptible to the long ball. That's what we talked about earlier. He's given up 6 home runs in his last 4 starts. You're taking on a Dodgers team that ranks top 3 in OPS, on-base percentage, and slugging against righties. Look out for some long balls. Freddie Freeman is plus 550 to hit a home run. So the best bet, obviously, the Dodgers at plus 120. That was our play of the day. But I like Freddie Freeman to hit a home run at plus 550. Another guy that I want to talk about is Spencer Strider. Spencer Strider has the record in the MLB for the fastest pitcher to ever record 200 strikeouts, beating his own record. He's recorded at least double-digit strikeouts in 4 out of his last 5 starts. The only time he didn't, he got 9. His line tonight, 9.5 strikeouts. Can he get to the double-digit number at plus money? Well, it's worth the investment for the league's leader in strikeouts, in my opinion. If not, lower it to 9. If you want to play it like that, you can lower it to 9 and still get a value at dash 140. Not as much value as plus money, obviously, but Spencer Strider to go over his strikeout line at plus money is something I will be looking at on Monday night. No, the Tampa Bay, not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I was thinking the Bucks because of the Pirates. The Pittsburgh Pirates are called the Bucks. It's their nickname. The Bucks don't strike out too much, but again, it is Spencer Strider, and it's plus money, so I do believe the value's there. But your best bet of the day, we talked about it on the play of the day, Dodgers plus money. I absolutely love that matchup with Tony Gonsolin going to the bump, and then look out for Spencer Strider as well. The Toronto Blue Jays are on the road, as I said earlier. 80% of our audience is based in Toronto, so we might as well touch on the Blue Jays. They're taking on the Cleveland Guardians. I almost got that one wrong there. And I like the Blue Jays to go out and make some noise. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Hyun-Jin Ryu is taking the bump for the Birds, and he doesn't look great. In his first start of the season, he already has an ERA up over 7, so that's not looking too good. He didn't have many strikeouts either, so I think there could be a lot of contact in that Blue Jays-Guardians game on Monday night. So maybe look at an over, maybe look at something for the hits. But I wouldn't be confident in playing a Blue Jays ticket until I see a little more of Hyun-Jin Ryu on the mound. Folks, as for your Monday Morning Wrap trivia question to get in to win a pair of NHL or NBA tickets to see any team that you'd like to play live, why aren't more of you commenting on this? You get to go see any team you like to see play live. That's absurd. Get in, answer the questions, and plus you have fun trivia to play with your friends when you're just chilling on the dock, a little summertime, enjoying your wobbly pops, watching a little baseball, watching a little golf, or hey, just watching Barbie or Oppenheimer, or Barbenheimer if you're doing the Double Down special. Now, here is your trivia question. Who won the ATP in Toronto last year? Who won the ATP, the National Bank Open in Toronto in 2022? Head over to sportstree.ca, answer that question right now, and you're in to win. And remember, look out for Daniel Medvedev in 2023. Folks, I'm Connor Roundtree, and that's a wrap.